What if the real cause of illness isn't what you've been told? What if it's not genetics? What if it's not just diet? What if it's not aging? What if it's not what your doctor told you? What if it's something you deal with every day without realizing it? Because there is one key factor that affects nearly every system in your body. It changes how you function. It interferes with healing. And over time, it can lead to disease. That factor is stress. When most people think about illness, they focus on physical causes: what they eat, how much they exercise, what runs in their family. But what often gets ignored is stress. Not just emotional stress, but physical stress, mental stress, and spiritual stress, along with unresolved internal stress that never gets processed. A large percentage of illnesses are connected to unmanaged stress. And the problem is most people don't recognize how much stress they're carrying. To understand why this matters, it's important to understand how your body responds to stress in the first place. Your body was designed to handle stress, but only in short bursts. When there's a threat, your brain activates a survival response known as the fight, flight, or freeze response. Heart rate increases, blood pressure rises, breathing becomes faster and shallower, muscles tighten in preparation for action, hormones like cortisol and adrenaline are released. Your body shifts into protection mode to help keep you safe. This is useful when the threat is real, but it was never meant to stay on. Today, most stress isn't physical danger. Instead, it's constant pressure. Work, relationships, finances, unresolved experiences from the past, ongoing mental overthinking, and your body reacts the same way to all of it. It doesn't distinguish between a real threat and a perceived one. When stress becomes chronic, the body starts to break down. The immune system weakens, inflammation increases, digestion is disrupted, sleep is affected, and healing slows. And this isn't a small issue. Over 70% of doctor visits are tied to stress-related conditions. Over time, this creates the conditions for illness. So instead of asking, "Why am I sick?" some better questions are, "How well am I handling my daily stress? What stress am I still carrying that my body is reacting to? Where in my life am I feeling the most pressure right now?" And the key question, am I dealing with it or just pushing through it? Because the body is always responding. Symptoms are not random. They are signals. And stress is not just one thing. It shows up in different forms. Some are obvious. Others are hidden. In future videos, I'm going to break down the main types of stress that impact your health, including the type of stress most people are creating themselves without knowing it. So be sure to subscribe. If you're sick and not healing the way you should, that's where you need to look, at the hidden stress your body is carrying. And if you want to go deeper into this work, I break it down step by step in my book and workbook, Why You're Sick and How to Get Well. If you're ready for more personalized support, you can also request a complimentary discovery session where we'll look at what may be driving this for you and what to do next. You can find all the links below in the description.